Hey everyone, it's Alexander, the real Mr. Robinson. Welcome to the channel. This is my review for The Night House, which is directed by David Bruckner, who also directed a short in the anthology horror film VHS. One of those shorts in that film was also directed by Adam Wingard, who is the director of Godzilla vs. Kong, which happens to star Rebecca Hall, who is also the star of this movie right here, The Night House. Wow, that's a weird series of connections to bring us from The Night House back to The Night House. Anyway, this movie, as I said before, stars Rebecca Hall as a woman who recently lost her husband to suicide. And she's just really going through the motions. She's trying to cope with this loss in several different ways. But over time, she starts to learn that her husband had secrets of his own that she was unaware of. And she starts hearing weird things in this house that lead her to believe that maybe the ghost of her dead husband is lurking around the house. So when I first saw the trailer for this movie, I didn't know what to make of it. I mostly had negative thoughts because I thought, well, it looks good, it's got a creepy atmosphere, and I love Rebecca Hall, but I imagine this is just going to be a terrible horror movie with a complete cop-out of an ending. But at the same time, this year has had a lot of great movies. I mean, 2021, even though worldwide the second half of this year is starting to go downhill, it's been a great year for movies. There have been a lot of movies to come out this year that I've either loved, like The Mitchells vs. the Machines and A Quiet Place Part 2, movies that I thought were going to be complete garbage but surprised me with how enjoyable they were, like Zack Snyder's Justice League, or a mixture of both, movies that I not only found surprising but absolutely loved, like Free Guy and this movie right here, The Night House. I found myself absolutely loving this movie, and in a way, it's this year's Invisible Man. It's a horror movie that goes beyond its surface level looks. In this case, it's a haunted house ghost story. There are a lot of deeper themes in this movie, much like with The Invisible Man, except it's not about spousal abuse the way The Invisible Man was. Now, this movie is about losing your loved one and just trying to cope with this loss. And can you get through it or not? And I think it's really effective. Mainly these themes work because of Rebecca Hall. She's also an executive producer on this movie, and she commands this film. She is so good at juggling so many different aspects of coping with this loss. She'll be depressed, she'll be laughing, she'll be trying to do everything she can to just, I guess, suppress those thoughts. And I've been waiting so long to see Rebecca Hall be in more starring roles, because I've always loved her as an actress. I think she needs to be in a lot more movies, and she's been in a lot of supporting roles like The Town, Iron Man 3, Godzilla vs. Kong, and I even like her in something as awful as Holmes and Watson, but I really like to see her in more starring roles because she is a true star, and this movie is absolute proof of it. And the overall movie, beyond its themes and Rebecca Hall's performance, is just creepy as hell. The cinematography is outstanding, and the location that this movie takes place in, this house on the side of a lake, really does lend itself to a lot of unnerving feelings. And I know it's very easy to make a Jason Voorhees joke, but throughout this entire movie, Friday the 13th never even crossed my mind. Because again, it's a ghost story, not a slasher movie. Although I do have to admit that it's a very slow burn of a movie. There's a lot of moments in this movie where it builds up the tension and you just have to soak in the atmosphere, but I think it works effectively. It reminds me in ways of the first act of Alien, where not a whole lot happens, but I'm still invested in it despite that. And in ways, this movie really stressed me out watching it. Just being on the edge of my seat wondering what's going to happen. Is this movie going to go down a path that, oh God, I hope it doesn't. I don't want to say what path I hope the movie didn't go down to, because I would basically give away the ending without explicitly giving away the ending. So I'll just leave it at that. But basically, if the movie had done what I thought it was going to do, it would have completely tarnished this whole film for me, but it didn't, and I'm grateful for that, because at the end of the day, The Night House is an effective, creepy, and emotionally gut-wrenching horror movie at times. Rebecca Hall is fantastic. A lot of the other supporting cast is good as well. The production design's outstanding. The cinematography is gorgeous and creepy. Yeah, it's a movie that had me thinking about it for the past couple of days, and I won't go so far to say get off your ass and go see it right now, but I will say that it is one of the best movies of the year and is worth seeing in your lifetime. I absolutely love this movie, and with the way things have been going in terms of 2021, I think I might have to make another top 15 or hell, even a top 20 list, because it's already near the end of August and I have seen more than 10 movies that could fill up a top 10 list. And we're not even at Oscar season yet, so let's see what happens throughout the remainder of the year. And there you go, that's my review for The Night House. I hope you enjoyed it, and now I want to know what you guys think about the movie. If you've seen it, what did you think? Whatever the case may be, let me know in the comments below. And until next time, this is the real Mr. Robinson telling you there is only one. Hello everyone, I just wanted to say thank you all for watching my review for The Night House. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell button to get notifications. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, go check out my Twitch channel, and support me on Patreon. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, have a good day and take care of yourselves.